Picture Emma, a young professional standing at the edge of a bustling networking event, her heart racing as laughter and confident voices fill the room. She feels invisible, overshadowed by louder personalities who seem to command attention effortlessly. Emma tries to join conversations, but her words falter, drowned out by self-doubt and the pressure to be someone she's not. She wonders, why can't I be noticed without shouting or pretending? Maybe you felt this too, yearning to stand out, not with noise, but with a quiet strength that draws people in. Today, on Daily Stoic Quotes, we're unveiling how to be silently attractive, 11 socially attractive habits. These Stoic-inspired principles transformed Emma's presence into one of quiet magnetism, and they can empower you to radiate confidence, respect, and serenity without saying a word. Welcome to Daily Stoic Quotes, your haven for ancient Stoic wisdom that illuminates the path to a resilient, purposeful life. If you're ready to grow stronger and wiser, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and type "Stay Stoic" in the comments to join our community of growth-minded Stoic seekers. Together, we'll explore timeless tools to thrive in a noisy world. Let's dive into this journey of transformation. Silent attractiveness isn't about being the loudest or flashiest. It's a magnetic presence rooted in inner strength, emotional intelligence, and Stoic virtues. Over 2,000 years ago, Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus taught us to cultivate a calm, self-assured character that commands respect without demanding attention. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom is a lifeline in today's world, where social media and constant noise push us to chase validation. Silent attractiveness is about embodying confidence and kindness, letting your actions speak louder than words. Think of Nelson Mandela, whose quiet resolve during 27 years of imprisonment radiated such dignity that he inspired a nation. His presence didn't shout, it resonated, proving that true influence comes from within. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we control, our thoughts, actions, and character, crafting a presence that's authentic and effortlessly compelling. In this video, we'll guide you through 11 Stoic-inspired habits that will redefine how you show up in the world. Through Emma's story, a journey from feeling invisible to radiating quiet magnetism, you'll discover practical tools to cultivate confidence, connect deeply, and leave a lasting impression. Each habit is backed by real-life examples, from Audrey Hepburn's graceful elegance to Barack Obama's empathetic leadership, showing how Stoic principles shine in action. We'll share actionable steps and Stoic challenges to help you apply these habits, whether it's embracing independence like Mandela or practicing presence like Oprah Winfrey. Get ready for a transformative experience that will not only change how others see you, but deepen how you see yourself. By the end, you'll realize that silent attractiveness isn't something you chase. It's something you become through small, intentional steps rooted in Stoic wisdom. So, let's step into Emma's story and uncover the first habit that changed everything. Habit 1. Embrace your authentic independence. Emma stood frozen at a networking event, her palms sweaty as she watched charismatic colleagues work the room. Their laughter and confident pitches seemed effortless, while Emma felt like a shadow, constantly comparing herself to their polished personas. She tried mimicking their energy, forcing small talk, but it felt hollow, as if she were betraying who she was just to be noticed. The pressure to seek validation from a nod, a smile, or a fleeting compliment gnawed at her. Back at home, exhausted and deflated, Emma stumbled upon a quote from Marcus Aurelius. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. It struck her like lightning. What if she stopped chasing approval and lived by her own values? Emma began reflecting on what mattered to her: authenticity, growth, and kindness. The next day, she declined an invite to a flashy event that didn't align with her goals, choosing instead to read and journal. This small act of independence felt liberating, like shedding a heavy mask. At the next gathering, Emma spoke less, but with purpose, her quiet confidence drawing genuine curiosity from others. People leaned in, not because she demanded attention, but because her self-assured presence was magnetic. By aligning with her values, Emma discovered a strength that didn't need applause. It simply shone. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, championed self-reliance as the cornerstone of a virtuous life. His words remind us that true power lies within our control, our thoughts, choices, and values, not in external validation. Authentic independence isn't about isolation or arrogance. It's about living according to your inner compass, free from the need to conform. In a world obsessed with likes, followers, and social approval, this is a radical act. When you stop seeking others' permission to be yourself, you cultivate a quiet confidence that's magnetic. It's not loud or boastful. It's a steady assurance that says, "I know who I am, and that's enough." The Stoics believe that by focusing on what you control, you free yourself from the chaos of comparison. This independence fosters resilience, allowing you to navigate life's uncertainties with calm certainty. Imagine facing a rejection or setback and choosing to move forward, guided by your principles rather than others' opinions. This inner strength doesn't just make you attractive. It makes you unshakable, a beacon of authenticity in a world of noise. Consider Nelson Mandela, a living embodiment of Stoic independence. During his 27 years in prison, Mandela faced unimaginable hardship, yet he never wavered from his principles of justice and equality. He didn't seek validation from his captors or compromise his values for comfort. Instead, he cultivated an inner fortress, studying, reflecting, and preparing for the future. When he emerged, his quiet strength captivated the world, inspiring a nation to heal and unite. Mandela's independence wasn't loud. It was profound. He didn't need to shout his worth. His actions spoke louder than words. His ability to stand firm, guided by his own moral compass, made him a global icon. Mandela's life shows that authentic independence isn't just attractive. It's transformative, radiating a presence that inspires others to rise above their circumstances. How can you cultivate this Stoic habit? Start with 3 steps. First, reflect on your core values. What truly matters to you, not what others expect. Write them down, perhaps integrity, growth, or compassion. Second, make one decision aligned with those values, no matter how small. For example, decline a social event that feels inauthentic and spend that time on a meaningful activity, like reading or volunteering. Third, spend time alone to reinforce self-trust. Take a walk or journal to connect with your inner voice. These moments of solitude aren't lonely. They're empowering, building a foundation of self-reliance. By consistently choosing your values over external pressures, you'll project a quiet confidence that draws genuine connections, just as Emma did. Here's your Stoic challenge. For the next week, make one decision driven by your values without seeking approval. Journal your experience daily, noting how it feels to act from inner conviction. Share your insights in the comments below. What did you discover? By embracing authentic independence, you'll find a strength that doesn't need validation. It simply exists, radiating a magnetism that others can't ignore. With independence as her foundation, Emma learned to carry herself with grace. Habit 2. Master the art of silent elegance. fresh from her newfound independence. Emma walked into a team meeting, her nerves tingling. She felt awkward, her movements rushed, her words stumbling as she tried to impress her colleagues. Their confident banter made her shrink, her fidgeting hands betraying her discomfort. That evening, reflecting on the day, Emma recalled Marcus Aurelius' wisdom. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. Inspired, she decided to embody composure. The next meeting, Emma practiced an upright posture, her shoulders relaxed, her gaze steady. She spoke less, choosing thoughtful responses over nervous chatter. Her calm presence shifted the room's energy. Colleagues leaned in, respecting her quiet authority. Even when a debate grew heated, Emma stayed composed, her measured words diffusing tension. She wasn't the loudest, but her elegance, subtle, poised, and deliberate, made her unforgettable. Emma realized that true grace doesn't shout. It captivates through quiet strength. Stoic philosophy places composure at the heart of a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius' insight teaches us that a calm mind is the root of strength, and silent elegance is its outward expression. This habit isn't about superficial polish. It's about carrying yourself with grace, poise, and restraint in every situation. Elegance shows in your body language. An upright posture signals confidence. Steady eye contact conveys respect, and deliberate movements reflect control. It's in your manners, greeting others warmly, listening attentively, and treating everyone with dignity. Most importantly, it's in your restraint. In a world where impulsivity and drama dominate, staying composed, especially under pressure, is rare. The Stoics believed that by mastering your reactions, you master your presence. When you respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, you project a quiet power that draws admiration. Silent elegance isn't about perfection. It's about mindfulness, bringing your best self to each moment with calm intention. Audrey Hepburn exemplified this Stoic principle. Known for her graceful demeanor, Hepburn captivated audiences not with loud theatrics, but with understated elegance. Her poised posture, gentle smile, and attentive presence made her a global icon. Off-screen, she lived with the same grace, serving as a UNICEF ambassador with quiet compassion. Despite fame's pressures, Hepburn remained composed, treating everyone, from co-stars to strangers, with kindness. Her elegance wasn't ostentatious. It was authentic, rooted in self-respect and empathy. Hepburn's life shows that silent elegance transcends appearances. It's a way of being that inspires trust and admiration. By carrying herself with dignity, she became a timeless symbol of grace, proving that true attractiveness lies in how you move through the world, not in how loudly you announce your presence. To master silent elegance, try these steps. First, practice an upright posture. Stand tall, shoulders back, and breathe deeply to project calm. Second, use mindful manners. Offer a warm greeting, listen without interrupting, and thank others sincerely. Third, stay calm in tense situations. When conflict arises, pause, breathe, and respond thoughtfully. For example, maintain eye contact during conversations, even when nervous, to show confidence and respect. These small actions compound, creating an aura of grace. Journal your progress to stay mindful, noting how your demeanor affects others. This practice isn't about rigidity. It's about bringing intention to your movements, words, and interactions, aligning with Stoic composure. Your Stoic challenge. For the next week, practice poised body language daily. Stand tall, move deliberately, and stay calm in one interaction. Note how it changes how others perceive you, and share your experience in the comments. Like Emma, you'll find that silent elegance doesn't demand attention. It earns it, transforming your presence into one of quiet power. Elegance gave Emma presence, but the next habit added sophistication. Habit 3. The subtle scent of sophistication. At a friend's dinner party, Emma felt unnoticed, blending into the background as others sparkled with witty banter. Her casual attire and lack of attention to detail made her feel out of place, her confidence waning. Reflecting later, she found Seneca's words, "Let your outward appearance be simple and dignified, reflecting the serenity of your mind." Inspired, Emma decided to embrace sophistication through subtle self-care. She chose a light, authentic fragrance, a soft floral scent that felt like her, and committed to a polished appearance, from neat hair to intentional outfits. At the next gathering, her refined presence stood out. The subtle scent lingered as she moved, sparking compliments, while her poised demeanor drew quiet attention. Emma realized that sophistication isn't about extravagance. It's about self-respect, expressed through thoughtful details that speak without words. Seneca's Stoic wisdom reminds us that our external presentation should mirror our inner calm. The subtle scent of sophistication is about more than fragrance. It's a reflection of self-worth through personal care. A well-chosen scent, clean grooming, and intentional style signal that you value yourself, creating an understated allure. In Stoic terms, this aligns with living deliberately, ensuring every choice, no matter how small, reflects your principles. In a world of excess, overpowering perfumes, flashy trends, subtlety is powerful. A light fragrance or a polished look doesn't overwhelm. It invites curiosity, leaving a lasting impression. This habit isn't vain. It's a discipline, a way to honor your body and mind. By caring for your appearance with intention, you project a quiet confidence that resonates, aligning with the Stoic pursuit of dignity and balance. Coco Chanel embodied this Stoic sophistication. Her iconic style, simple black dresses, elegant pearls, and the timeless Chanel No. 5, redefined fashion with understated allure. Chanel's attention to detail, from her meticulous designs to her subtle fragrance, reflected a deep self-respect. She didn't chase trends, she created them, choosing simplicity over ostentation. Her poised presence and thoughtful aesthetic made her magnetic, not because she sought attention, but because her sophistication spoke for itself. Chanel's life shows that true elegance lies in intentional choices, details that enhance, not overshadow, your character. By aligning her appearance with her inner vision, she became a symbol of Stoic dignity, proving that sophistication is a quiet force that captivates effortlessly. To cultivate this habit, follow these steps. First, choose a subtle scent that feels authentic, a fragrance that enhances your presence without overpowering. Second, maintain grooming routines. Keep hair neat, nails clean, and hygiene impeccable. Third, dress with intention, selecting outfits that reflect your values, whether minimalist or classic. For example, pick a signature scent and wear it daily to build consistency. These acts of care aren't superficial, they're affirmations of self-worth. Journal your efforts, noting how they boost your confidence. This practice aligns with Stoic mindfulness, turning small details into powerful expressions of character. Your Stoic challenge: refine one aspect of personal care for a week, perhaps a new scent or polished outfit, and journal its impact on your confidence. Share your insights in the comments. Like Emma, you'll discover that sophistication, expressed subtly, creates a magnetic aura that draws others without effort. Sophistication enhanced Emma's aura, but presence deepened her connections. Habit 4. Be fully present. Emma sat across from a colleague at lunch, her mind racing with emails and deadlines. Her phone buzzed, tempting her to check it, and she nodded absently as her colleague spoke, missing their words. Later, she felt disconnected, as if she'd missed a chance to bond. Inspired by Marcus Aurelius' call to confine yourself to the present, Emma decided to practice mindfulness. At the next meeting, she silenced her phone, focused on her colleagues' words, and noticed their subtle expressions. Her attentive listening sparked a deeper conversation, and her colleague thanked her for truly hearing them. Emma's presence, calm, engaged, fully there, forged a bond that felt effortless yet profound. She realized that being present isn't just about showing up. It's about showing others they matter, creating a magnetism that words can't match. Marcus Aurelius taught that living in the present is the key to a focused, virtuous life. His words remind us that distractions, whether phones, worries, or wandering thoughts, pull us from the moment, weakening our connections. Being fully present means giving your undivided attention to the here and now, whether in conversation, work, or solitude. This Stoic practice fosters trust and emotional depth, as people feel seen and valued in your presence. In a world of multitasking and digital noise, presence is rare, making it profoundly attractive. It's not about saying the perfect thing. It's about listening, observing, and responding with intention. The Stoics believe that by mastering your attention, you master your character, creating a calm, grounded energy that draws others naturally. Oprah Winfrey exemplifies this Stoic habit. Known for her empathetic interviews, Oprah built a media empire by being fully present with her guests. Whether speaking to world leaders or everyday people, she listened intently, her eyes locked on theirs, her questions reflecting deep understanding. This presence made guests feel safe, often sharing their deepest truths. Oprah's ability to connect wasn't about charisma alone. It was about her Stoic-like focus on the moment, making others feel truly heard. Her life shows that presence isn't just a skill. It's a gift, one that builds trust and admiration. By giving her full attention, Oprah became a magnetic force, proving that listening is more powerful than speaking. To be fully present, try these steps. First, eliminate distractions. Silence your phone and clear your mind before engaging with others. Second, practice active listening. Focus on the speaker's words, tone, and emotions without planning your response. Third, observe nonverbal cues, like a friend's furrowed brow or a colleague's hesitant smile, to deepen understanding. For example, put your phone away during conversations and maintain eye contact to show you're engaged. Journal your experiences to reinforce mindfulness. This habit aligns with Stoic discipline, transforming fleeting interactions into meaningful connections. Your Stoic challenge: be fully present in one conversation daily for a week. Note how it changes the interaction and share your insights in the comments. Like Emma, you'll find that presence creates bonds that make you quietly irresistible. Presence made Emma approachable, but a touch of mystery added intrigue. Habit 5. A touch of mystery. At a lively party, Emma found herself oversharing, spilling personal details to strangers in a bid to connect. The next day, she felt exposed, her openness met with fleeting interest rather than respect. Reading Epictetus' wisdom, be silent, or let your words be worth more than silence, Emma realized her mistake. She decided to cultivate mystery, keeping parts of her life private. At the next social event, she shared thoughtfully, revealing just enough to engage without baring her soul. Her restraint sparked curiosity. People asked questions, leaned closer, drawn to her quiet depth. Emma's selective sharing didn't distance others. It invited them to know her on her terms, creating an allure that felt authentic and powerful. She learned that mystery isn't about secrecy. It's about self-respect, preserving your inner world to inspire genuine interest. Epictetus' Stoic teachings emphasize restraint as a path to self-mastery. His advice reminds us that oversharing can dilute our presence, inviting judgment or indifference. A touch of mystery, however, enhances allure by preserving autonomy. It's not about being aloof, it's about being intentional, sharing what matters while keeping some facets of your life sacred. In a world of social media oversharing, where every thought is broadcast, mystery is rare. By letting your actions speak louder than words, you create intrigue, inviting others to wonder about your depth. The Stoics valued silence not as emptiness, but as strength, a way to protect your focus and dignity. Mystery aligns with this, fostering a quiet confidence that captivates without manipulation, making you a puzzle others want to solve. Prince, the enigmatic musician, lived this Stoic principle. Known for his elusive persona, Prince shared his art with the world but kept his personal life private. His cryptic interviews and unpredictable appearances sparked fascination, drawing fans into his mysterious aura. He didn't need to explain himself. His music, style, and quiet confidence spoke volumes. Prince's restraint wasn't cold. It was deliberate, reflecting a deep self-respect that made him magnetic. His life shows that mystery isn't about hiding. It's about revealing selectively, creating a presence that lingers in others' minds. By guarding his inner world, Prince became an icon, proving that less can be profoundly more. To cultivate mystery, follow these steps. First, share selectively. Offer meaningful insights, but hold back personal details until trust is earned. Second, let your actions speak. Pursue goals quietly, letting results reveal your character. Third, cultivate depth through hobbies or interests that add layers to your persona. For example, avoid posting every life update online, focusing instead on one meaningful conversation. Journal your progress to stay intentional. This habit aligns with Stoic restraint, protecting your autonomy while sparking curiosity. Your Stoic challenge: keep one personal detail private for a month, noting how it affects others' perceptions. Share your experience in the comments. Like Emma, you'll discover that mystery transforms your presence into one of quiet intrigue. Mystery made Emma intriguing, but wisdom broadened her appeal. Habit 6. Cultivate cultural wisdom. Emma noticed a co-worker, Sarah, struggling with a project, her stress palpable. Hesitant, Emma almost walked away, unsure if her help would matter. Then she recalled Marcus Aurelius' words: be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Inspired by Stoic kindness, Emma quietly offered to review Sarah's work, listening patiently as Sarah vented. She didn't seek praise or recognition, just the quiet satisfaction of helping. Sarah's gratitude was heartfelt, and their bond grew stronger, rooted in trust. Emma's small act of compassion didn't just lift Sarah, it elevated Emma's presence, making her someone others felt safe around. She learned that compassion isn't loud. It's a silent force that builds connection and admiration. Marcus Aurelius taught that empathy is a cornerstone of Stoic virtue. His call for tolerance reminds us that compassion isn't weakness. It's strength, a disciplined choice to understand others' struggles. In a world often driven by self-interest, genuine kindness stands out. Compassion doesn't require grand gestures. It's in the quiet moments, listening without judgment, offering a kind word, or showing patience. This habit builds trust, making you a presence others seek for comfort. The Stoics believed that by focusing on others' humanity, you align with your own, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Compassion is magnetic because it's selfless, showing you value connection over ego, a trait that resonates deeply in any social setting. Mother Teresa lived this Stoic principle. Her life of selfless service, caring for the poorest in Calcutta, was rooted in quiet compassion. She didn't seek fame. Her focus was on easing others' suffering, whether through a touch or a prayer. Her gentle presence inspired millions, not because she shouted her virtues, but because her actions spoke of boundless empathy. Mother Teresa's compassion wasn't performative. It was authentic, reflecting a Stoic-like commitment to humanity. Her life shows that kindness, offered without expectation, creates a lasting impact, making you a beacon of trust and warmth in others' lives. To practice compassion, follow these steps. First, listen empathetically. When someone shares a struggle, focus on understanding, not fixing. Second, offer small kindnesses like a supportive note or a helping hand. Third, practice patience, especially in tense moments. For example, comfort a friend without giving unsolicited advice, letting them feel heard. Journal your acts of kindness to stay mindful. This habit aligns with Stoic virtue, fostering connections that are deep and genuine. Your Stoic challenge. Perform one compassionate act daily for a week, journaling how it affects your relationships. Share your experience in the comments. Like Emma, you'll discover that compassion transforms your presence into one of quiet, heartfelt magnetism. Compassion warmed Emma's presence, but joy made it infectious. Habit 7. The heartbeat of compassion. Emma noticed a co-worker, Sarah, struggling with a project, her stress palpable. Hesitant, Emma almost walked away, unsure if her help would matter. Then she recalled Marcus Aurelius' words, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Inspired by Stoic kindness, Emma quietly offered to review Sarah's work, listening patiently as Sarah vented. She didn't seek praise or recognition, just the quiet satisfaction of helping. Sarah's gratitude was heartfelt, and their bond grew stronger, rooted in trust. Emma's small act of compassion didn't just lift Sarah, it elevated Emma's presence, making her someone others felt safe around. She learned that compassion isn't loud. It's a silent force that builds connection and admiration. Marcus Aurelius taught that empathy is a cornerstone of Stoic virtue. His call for tolerance reminds us that compassion isn't weakness. It's strength, a disciplined choice to understand other struggles. In a world often driven by self-interest, genuine kindness stands out. Compassion doesn't require grand gestures. It's in the quiet moments, listening without judgment, offering a kind word, or showing patience. This habit builds trust, making you a presence others seek for comfort. The Stoics believed that by focusing on others' humanity, you align with your own, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Compassion is magnetic because it's selfless, showing you value connection over ego, a trait that resonates deeply in any social setting. Mother Teresa lived this Stoic principle. Her life of selfless service, caring for the poorest in Calcutta, was rooted in quiet compassion. She didn't seek fame. Her focus was on easing others' suffering, whether through a touch or a prayer. Her gentle presence inspired millions, not because she shouted her virtues, but because her actions spoke of boundless empathy. Mother Teresa's compassion wasn't performative. It was authentic, reflecting a Stoic-like commitment to humanity. Her life shows that kindness, offered without expectation, creates a lasting impact, making you a beacon of trust and warmth in others' lives. To practice compassion, follow these steps. First, listen empathetically. When someone shares a struggle, focus on understanding, not fixing. Second, offer small kindnesses like a supportive note or a helping hand. Third, practice patience, especially in tense moments. For example, comfort a friend without giving unsolicited advice, letting them feel heard. Journal your acts of kindness to stay mindful. This habit aligns with Stoic virtue, fostering connections that are deep and genuine. Your Stoic challenge. Perform one compassionate act daily for a week, journaling how it affects your relationships. Share your experience in the comments. Like Emma, you'll discover that compassion transforms your presence into one of quiet, heartfelt magnetism. Compassion warmed Emma's presence, but joy made it infectious. Habit 8. Laughter and joy. At a tense social event, Emma felt the air heavy with forced smiles and stiff small talk. Her own nervousness made her withdraw, her silence blending into the background. Then, inspired by Epictetus' wisdom, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Emma decided to embrace Stoic lightness. She shared a gentle, self-deprecating joke about her clumsy dance moves, sparking laughter that eased the room's tension. Her warmth invited others to relax, sharing their own stories. Emma's joy wasn't loud. It was infectious, drawing people to her like moths to a flame. She realized that laughter isn't frivolous. It's a resilient choice, a quiet strength that connects and uplifts. Epictetus taught that our reactions define our character, a Stoic principle that celebrates choosing joy amidst life's challenges. Laughter and joy aren't about ignoring hardship. They're about resilience, finding lightness even in dark moments. This habit makes you magnetic because it's rare. In a world of stress and cynicism, a genuine smile or heartfelt laugh is a gift. Joy reflects a disciplined mind, one that chooses perspective over despair. The Stoics valued balance, recognizing that humor strengthens relationships by creating shared moments of humanity. When you laugh at your own flaws or find humor in daily life, you become approachable, showing others it's safe to be imperfect around you. This quiet warmth fosters connection, making your presence a source of comfort and inspiration. Robin Williams embodied this Stoic habit. His comedic genius brought joy to millions, from Mrs. Doubtfire to Good Will Hunting, connecting through laughter that felt authentic and warm. Despite personal struggles, Williams chose to share humor, reflecting a Stoic-like resilience. His ability to laugh at life's absurdities made him relatable, while his kindness off-screen, visiting sick children or uplifting colleagues, showed joy's deeper power. Williams' life proves that laughter isn't just entertainment. It's a bridge, building trust and admiration. By choosing joy, he became a magnetic presence, reminding us that humor, when genuine, is a quiet force that transforms any room. To cultivate joy, try these steps. First, find humor in daily life. Notice small absurdities, like a quirky coffee order gone wrong. Second, laugh at your mistakes, showing you're human and okay with it. Third, surround yourself with positivity, seeking out uplifting people or activities. For example, share a lighthearted story with a friend to spark connection. Journal your moments of joy to stay intentional. This habit aligns with Stoic resilience, turning challenges into opportunities for warmth. Your Stoic challenge. Share one moment of joy daily for a week, noting its impact on others. Share your insights in the comments. Like Emma, you'll find that joy makes your presence radiant and inviting. Joy made Emma radiant, but self-care grounded her strength. Habit 9. The art of self-care. Emma's days blurred into exhaustion, her neglected health leaving her drained and irritable. Skipping workouts, surviving on coffee, and ignoring sleep, she felt her spark fade, her presence lackluster. Then, Seneca's words struck her. A sound mind and a sound body is a short but full description of a happy state. Inspired, Emma embraced Stoic balance, committing to daily walks, balanced meals, and restful nights. She set boundaries, saying no to late-night demands. Within weeks, her energy returned, her eyes bright with vitality. At work, colleagues noticed her renewed confidence, drawn to her grounded presence. Emma learned that self-care isn't selfish. It's a discipline, a quiet strength that radiates outward, making you magnetic. Seneca's Stoic philosophy emphasizes balance as essential to a virtuous life. His insight reminds us that caring for your body and mind isn't vanity. It's self-respect, a foundation for resilience. Self-care signals that you value yourself, projecting vitality that others find compelling. This habit involves physical health, exercise, nutrition, sleep, and mental well-being through rest and boundaries. In a world that glorifies hustle, prioritizing self-care is a Stoic act of defiance, choosing long-term strength over short-term gain. By nurturing your health, you bring clarity and energy to every interaction, creating a presence that's calm and vibrant. The Stoics believed that a balanced life reflects a disciplined character, making self-care a quiet but powerful expression of virtue. Serena Williams exemplifies this Stoic habit. Her tennis dominance, 23 Grand Slam titles, stem from disciplined self-care, from rigorous training to mental health practices like meditation. Despite intense pressures, Williams prioritized rest and recovery, setting boundaries to protect her energy. Her vitality on and off the court made her magnetic, not just as an athlete, but as a person who radiated strength and balance. Williams' life shows that self-care isn't indulgence. It's a commitment to excellence. By honoring her body and mind, she became a Stoic-like figure, proving that vitality draws admiration effortlessly. To practice self-care, follow these steps. First, exercise regularly. Commit to 30 minutes of movement daily, like walking or yoga. Second, prioritize sleep, aiming for 7 to 8 hours to recharge. Third, set boundaries, saying no to demands that drain you. For example, schedule daily movement and stick to it, even when busy. Journal your self-care habits to stay accountable. This practice aligns with Stoic balance, building a foundation for a vibrant life. Your Stoic challenge. Adopt one self-care habit for a week, like daily exercise or better sleep, and share its impact in the comments. Like Emma, you'll find that self-care transforms your presence into one of quiet strength. Self-care strengthened Emma, but emotional intelligence refined her connections. Habit 10. Emotional intelligence and social awareness. During a tense team meeting, Emma misread the room, snapping at a colleague's critique, her impulsiveness escalating the conflict. Regretting her reaction, she turned to Epictetus' wisdom. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Determined to grow, Emma practiced Stoic empathy. At the next meeting, she paused, observed her colleagues' tones, and listened fully before responding. When a coworker seemed frustrated, she acknowledged their feelings with a calm, thoughtful reply. Her empathy diffused tension, earning respect and trust. Emma's emotional intelligence didn't just resolve conflict. It made her a presence others sought, drawn to her grounded understanding. Epictetus' Stoic teachings highlight listening as a path to wisdom and connection. Emotional intelligence, understanding your emotions and others, is a disciplined skill that fosters trust. Social awareness, the ability to read social cues, complements it, allowing you to navigate interactions with grace. In a world of reactive arguments and ego-driven debates, this habit is rare. By staying calm, observing nonverbal signals, and responding with empathy, you create a safe space for others. The Stoics valued self-mastery, recognizing that understanding others strengthens your character. Emotional intelligence makes you magnetic because it's selfless, showing you value connection over being right, a trait that resonates deeply in any social context. Barack Obama embodies this Stoic habit. As a leader, his empathetic speeches and attentive listening connected with millions. Whether addressing a nation or meeting individuals, Obama read the room, responding with calm and understanding. His ability to acknowledge others' perspectives, even in disagreement, earned global respect. Obama's emotional intelligence wasn't about charisma alone. It was a Stoic-like discipline, making him a presence that inspired trust. His life shows that empathy and awareness create lasting impact, drawing others to your calm, thoughtful energy. To cultivate emotional intelligence, try these steps. First, practice self-awareness. Reflect on your emotional triggers daily. Second, read social cues like body language or tone to understand others' feelings. Third, respond with empathy, acknowledging emotions before offering solutions. For example, pause before reacting in conflict, listening fully to the other side. Journal your interactions to stay mindful. This habit aligns with Stoic wisdom, deepening your connections. Your Stoic challenge: practice active listening in one interaction daily for a week, noting how it changes dynamics. Share your insights in the comments. Like Emma, you'll find that emotional intelligence makes your presence quietly compelling. Emotional intelligence deepened Emma's impact, but consistency sealed her presence. Habit 11. Consistency and reliability. Emma's enthusiasm often outpaced her follow-through. She'd promise to meet friends or finish tasks, only to cancel last minute, leaving others frustrated. Her inconsistency eroded trust, dimming her presence. Inspired by Marcus Aurelius' call, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be 1 inch. Emma embraced Stoic discipline. She started small, honoring every commitment from coffee dates to work deadlines. When she said she'd be there, she was, her steady presence rebuilding trust. Colleagues relied on her, friends valued her dependability, and Emma's reliability made her magnetic, not because she sought praise, but because her actions spoke of integrity. She learned that consistency isn't flashy. It's a quiet strength that earns lasting respect. Marcus Aurelius' Stoic wisdom emphasizes living your principles through action. Consistency and reliability build trust, a cornerstone of social magnetism. In a world of broken promises and fleeting commitments, being dependable is rare. Reliability isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, keeping your word, and maintaining emotional steadiness. The Stoics believed that discipline shapes character, and consistent actions reflect a life aligned with virtue. When others know they can count on you, they're drawn to your stability, not because you demand attention, but because you offer certainty in an uncertain world. This habit fosters a reputation of integrity, making your presence a quiet but powerful force. Angela Merkel exemplified this Stoic habit. As Germany's chancellor, her steady leadership through crises, like the 2008 financial crash and the refugee influx, earned global respect. Merkel's calm, consistent decisions, rooted in principle, made her a reliable figure in turbulent times. She didn't seek the spotlight. Her actions spoke, building trust across nations. Merkel's life shows that reliability isn't loud. It's profound, creating a presence others depend on. By honoring her commitments, she became a Stoic-like leader, proving that consistency is a magnet for admiration. To practice reliability, follow these steps. First, keep small promises. Do what you say, even for minor tasks. Second, maintain routines like a daily schedule to build discipline. Third, be emotionally steady, avoiding reactive outbursts. For example, follow through on a weekly task, like calling a friend, without fail. Journal your commitments to stay accountable. This habit aligns with Stoic discipline, building trust through action. Your Stoic challenge. Honor one commitment daily for a week, sharing your progress in the comments. Like Emma, you'll find that consistency transforms your presence into one of quiet, unshakable strength. Consistency completed Emma's transformation, and now it's your turn. As we reach the end of Emma's journey, let's pause to reflect on the 11 Stoic-inspired habits that transformed her from a young professional lost in self-doubt to a beacon of quiet magnetism. Emma began at a networking event, feeling invisible, her confidence eroded by comparison and the need for approval. Through Stoic wisdom, she discovered authentic independence, aligning with her values to radiate unshakable strength, as Marcus Aurelius taught. You have power over your mind, not outside events. She mastered silent elegance, carrying herself with the grace of Audrey Hepburn, her poised presence commanding respect without words. The subtle scent of Sophistication, inspired by Coco Chanel, added refined allure, while being fully present, like Oprah Winfrey, forged deep connections through attentive listening. Emma's touch of mystery, guided by Epictetus' restraint, sparked curiosity, and her cultural wisdom, akin to Anthony Bourdain's curiosity, enriched her conversations. Compassion, as embodied by Mother Teresa, warmed her relationships, while laughter and joy, like Robin Williams' warmth, made her infectious. Self-care, practiced with Serena Williams' discipline, grounded her vitality and emotional intelligence, reflective of Barack Obama's empathy, deepened her impact. Finally, consistency and reliability, as shown by Angela Merkel, sealed her presence as a trusted force. These habits, rooted in the timeless teachings of Stoicism, are not just Emma's. They're universal, offering you a path to cultivate a presence that's calm, confident, and effortlessly attractive. Each step Emma took was a testament to the Stoic truth. True magnetism comes from within, built through intentional, virtuous living. Now, it's your turn to take action. These 11 habits aren't distant ideals. They're practical tools waiting for you to embrace. Start with one that resonates most. Perhaps it's embracing independence by making a value-driven choice, or practicing presence by truly listening to a friend. Which habit will you start with? Share it in the comments below. Your answer might inspire someone else in our Stoic Daily Quotes community. If this journey moved you, hit that subscribe button to join thousands of Stoic seekers finding daily wisdom to live with purpose. Give this video a thumbs up to spread the Stoic message, and type "Stay Stoic" in the comments to declare your commitment to growth. Your engagement fuels our mission to bring Stoic principles to life, helping others discover the quiet strength within. Don't just watch, act. Choose one habit today, and let it be the first step toward your own transformation. We can't wait to hear about your progress in the comments. So let's build this community together, one Stoic step at a time. As you move forward, carry this Stoic truth. Silent attractiveness isn't about chasing admiration. It's about becoming your best self, quietly and intentionally. The Stoics remind us that life's noise, its pressures, distractions, and judgments, cannot touch the inner fortress of a disciplined mind. Seneca wrote, "There is no need to show off when you are at peace with yourself." Embrace these habits not to impress others, but to honor your own potential. Live with the resilience of Mandela, the grace of Hepburn, the empathy of Obama. Let your actions speak, your presence inspire, and your character shine. You don't need to be the loudest to be heard. Your quiet confidence, built through Stoic virtue, will echo in the hearts of those around you. So, start today. Cultivate one habit, then another, and watch as your life transforms, not with fanfare, but with the steady, radiant power of authenticity. Thank you for joining us on Stoic Daily Quotes. Stay grounded, stay intentional, and keep walking the Stoic path. Until next time, live wisely and let your silent attractiveness light the way.